Walang music. Okay na. Go. Hey,
Hey,
all
old
fans,
fans, what's up?
This is Kina,
And I'm Karl,
and we are from
Team Only. So, welcome guys to the Mint episode 2.
And we are currently at City Delhi. Thank you so much for watching us live right now. And if you're watching our replay as well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And today it's gonna be a special day. How are you, Carl?
Yeah, I'm doing great actually. And how are you?
I'm
Tina?
great. I'm great. I am so excited about this day, about this episode, because later on we will be interviewing one of the industry leaders in crypto marketing, and we will be talking about a lot of things. And so, if you have any questions that you send us, then we will be asking him in this episode, right?
And I'm so excited for that
Special day.
part of our Mint
Yes,
episode.
yes, I'm so excited to meet him as well.
So,
Okay.
yeah, for today, let's just discuss everything that we've accomplished for this month of July.
Yes.
Because we've pretty accomplished a lot of things.
Yes, we were very productive for the month of July. And one of the things that we've accomplished so far is selling out the common cards, the
Yeah.
7 common cards from our incubator selection by Lady Andres. As far as we all know, we collaborated with our inaugural artist. He is a doodle artist from the Philippines. And yeah,
Yeah, and we also ranked 18th on offense.
yes.
Yeah.
18th for the sales
For the sales.
for the last 24 hours. And this is very important for us here at Only because we are just starting out and yet we are already profiting.
Yeah, and we're close to the variable on
Yeah,
the
right. Imagine being on the same page as Variable. That was a really huge accomplishment for us here. And we are looking forward for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we had this trending moment on OpenSea as well um as we trended for the incubator selection by Lane Lenders in all categories on OpenSea, and we were on the front page
Yeah,
of the
actually.
website on OpenSea, and we were very happy. I
And it
remember
was shocking. It was really shocking for us.
it was really shocking, but really happy as well because we stayed up all night that night and we were celebrating.
For all the cards from
Yes. And imagine setting up 4 cards within 15 minutes.
yeah, that was actually insane.
Yes, that was crazy. But it was awesome. It was an awesome feeling since we're in our beginning stages of our startup and then we have already accomplished it. And also, last July 15th, we launched the Titans of Industry collection by Eugene Odigo. And this is our second collection.
Yeah.
And this features the 10 prominent titans of the industry in the crypto industry.
And we launched it on the Binance Smart
Smart
Chain.
Chain, yeah. So if you're on Binance Smart Chain, then you can always check out our marketplace, which by the way, we also launched our own only NFT marketplace, and that is only.io/marketplace. So check it out.
So we're be putting that in the description, so check that out.
Yeah. And also,
And also, we floor price of 0.1 ETH on OpenSea and Ethereum
so
chain.
if you have imagine having a floor price of 0.18 or raised by the way, since we just launched. And that was amazing. And we also had the recent AMA session within the SparkPoint Telegram community where we gave away 5 elixirs and we haven't announced the giveaway winners yet, so watch out for that. You can follow us on Twitter at OnlyIO.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes. And last but not the least,
We hit our goal of
$40,000 in our private
private
sale
sale.
contribution. And even though this is a small amount for other people, it's a huge accomplishment for us because, again, this is our initial private funding and we've already accomplished and already kept the target funding.
Yeah.
So if you want to get updates or exclusive inside scoop about what's happening inside only, then please join our VIP list. It's free. Just go to our website only.io.
So, for the main highlight of our
Event.
event for the Met episode 2, we are so excited to be inviting our guests for tonight. So,
Yes, we had a really strong bond with this company because we've been working alongside them for the last
2 years.
two plus years, right?
Yes.
Since 2018.
It's 2018.
And
Yeah.
we all started together. We all started small, but then again, here we are.
Mhm.
And right now, we are going to interview one of the marketing leaders of the industry. The He is the one of the senior marketing specialists at SparkPoint
Yeah, I'll be introducing our guest speaker
with
for
this
tonight.
company because
So,
we've
Dre
been
is
working
one of the
alongside
senior
them
marketing specialists handling the general marketing of Spark. Dre previously worked in the advertising and creative industry with more than 7 years worth of experience, expanding from multimedia works, graphics design, class layout, organizing and directing events, and marketing for SparkPoint Technologies. A tech and gadget enthusiast and now advocates for the mass adoption of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So let's all welcome our guest speaker for tonight, Drei Bongalos.
Hi everyone.
Hey, how are you?
Well, I'm still cool actually. I just came out from a night out with our neighbor, eating out and stress relieving.
Yes.
Just to end the week. Just to end the week.
Yeah.
I'm great.
When you've been this hard working, you really need it out and enjoy yourself. You
Yes.
feel best in yourself right
Yeah,
now.
the self-care is really important.
Yes,
Our
self-care.
guest speaker for tonight.
Rest is also our model of our working environment.
Very essential.
Very, very essential, right? So, we have a lot of questions. We've gathered a lot of questions from our community, and these are questions that came up. So, what is your current role in the company? Yeah.
Right. So as mentioned earlier, I am working at SparkPoint as one of the senior marketing specialists that handles the general marketing of SparkPoint and SparkDeFi products, including its apps, ecosystem of apps, services, and other things that is under the roof of SparkPoint. So I mostly handle the social media pages, of the company. We manage the posts, we upload different publication materials so that our community will be always informed of what is happening in the company, and of course the latest news and updates with our progress in the company, marketing technology. So you can expect that it's very hectic job at our department because we are the gateway of information about SparkPoint and SparkDeFi. So mostly we're creating contents for the company, and I'm also connecting the company also with our partners outside here in the Philippines, also and outside the Philippines. So recently, I just had a lot of conversation with a lot of partners recently because we're currently ongoing onboarding projects in the SparkDeFi platform. So you can expect a lot more token projects that will onboard the SparkDeFi platform, especially in our newly launched decentralized exchange named SparkSwap. So you can notice that every product in SparkCoin is named Spark and the actual product. So
Brad.
yeah, so the branding is really all about sparkling projects and services. So yeah, so we've been very busy with, especially me, I've been very busy with creating contents for our our, latest developments.
Yeah, so that's amazing because you can say that without Dre, the company wouldn't be here right now because he's the forefront, right? The forefront runner of everything that we see on social media, and he is in charge of the general marketing.
And I'm very thankful that I have a team, and I'm not the only person in the team actually that works on that specific field of our job. And I really think, especially shout out for my marketing associate, Shane. Hello, you're watching right now, and of course the rest of marketing team in SparkPoint that we really will collaborate on every little things that we came up just for the company.
Yes, amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
And okay, so something personal. How's your experience working?
Yeah, actually, it's been very fun because working with these amazing people, these amazing, I can say that they're the pillars of, because SparkPoint is before a startup, but it is still considered as a startup, but we can say that it's really growing.
Yeah.
We've been achieving a lot of things lately, and we've really achieved something that I cannot really find the right words to explain how brilliant is working with this team, and especially with the people in the marketing. They're very talented, and in a personal note, I'm really learning. I'm still learning actually with them, and every time that there's flash of ideas, even I learn from what they're saying, from their opinions. So every time that we came up with ideas, there's really this collaborative process that we always came up. So we work harmoniously, we work, very closely so that we can really achieve the end goal that we want to achieve.
Yes, and learning is one of the important things that
True.
you have in your working environment. Because if you are not learning,
That's
it
right.
will be kind of like a stagnant life, and you will not grow at all. So it's a good thing, and we've seen the growth of Sparkle quite over the years. We've been getting notified on social media. We've been following the Sparkle for many years, and all I can say is it was really good. It was really good. The marketing team highlights the important factors, the important features of SparkPoint, and we understand it clearly. SparkPoint has different
Approach.
approach.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. So it's a good thing.
Well, we are all living in the same crypto space.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah.
Getting notified.
So, for the next question, what are the current or upcoming projects of SparkPoint and SparkDeFi that are all currently?
Actually, the past days have been very hectic, but in every accomplishment, there's really a lot of background stories with those accomplishments. And one of those accomplishments is our next launch for SparkDeFi is we are launching the Launchpad platform of our ecosystem. So in SparkDeFi, we have vast products and services that we offer to our community, like SparkSwap, the decentralized exchange where you can swap tokens, or if you want to grow your project, you can also apply for our liquidity staking tools and pool-based staking, where you can list your token and grow it with alongside our product, DeFi. And we also launched the Spark Bridge platform where you can bridge your current SRK token from Ethereum blockchain to Binance Smart Chains and vice versa. So if you are really into exploring more about SRKB, the official token of SparkPoint in the Binance Smart Chain, you can use that bridge so that you can convert those Ethereum-based SRK to SRKB and participate to our services that are currently anchored in the Binance Smart Chain. So those are just the tip of the iceberg, because last week, after a lot of deliberations, testing, and dry runs for this upcoming product. We finally made it just yesterday
Yeah.
for the final testing of our Spark Launch product. So it will be ready by July 25. So Spark Launch, it's an IDO platform where token projects can apply for fundraising to, to grow your project. If you are an early project that aspires to even grow your project with the help of investors or angel investors that could really help on the growth of your company. This IDO platform could really help your project into a reality, make it into a reality. So IDO stands for Initial Dex Offering, wherein these tokens are being offered initially in a decentralized exchange. So one of the few process in Spark launch our application for an IDO, and then we talk to the project and we estimate what are the things to be discussed in order for the token to be available in Spark launch. And there's a lot more processes. But it's one of the simplest form of launchpad that you can find in the Binance Smart Chain. There's a lot more of Launchpad platforms, but we can say that the processes in Smart Launch are a lot simpler than those Launchpad projects.
Yes, and we can safely say that the SparkPoint team is really working hard behind the
Yeah, I
scenes.
can imagine how far.
Shout out
Yeah.
to our developers.
Hello,
Yeah.
SparkPoint developers, and congratulations on achieving this something big.
One of the
And it's been a lot, and people are rarely seeing that we are just scratching the surface
Yes.
on social media, but really in real life, if you get to know us, and if you can see us behind the scenes, we are really working
That's
hard. I was gonna take our classes off, but yeah, we're really working hard.
Yeah, that's
Behind the scenes, just to bring you the latest innovations and position ourselves as a top in the industry, especially in the Philippines, because it's quite new
Actually,
to
yes.
the industry of the
It's
Philippines.
still early here in the Philippines, especially the only project, an NFT startup here in the Philippines. You can only see a very few, maybe, I'm sorry, I don't think the term is right, but very,
Few projects.
hasn't ripe, or it is not ripe yet to be in the market, but only is one of those NFT projects that is really shining right now in the Philippine NFT industry.
Yeah, we are really taking pride on that, but we think we really deserve it, right, Karen? Because we are, we have this mission to have more crypto or innovations in the Philippines, and I think only is a really good start. And you can expect guys more in the future, but more later. Yeah, right now, and we're going to talk about the Spark Launch later.
Sure.
Anyways, can you give us an overview of SparkPoint and its ecosystem of apps, products, and services?
All right, so SparkPoint is a company. Actually, it's registered under the Security and Exchange Commission of the Philippines that aims to the mainstream adoption of cryptocurrency, not only here in the Philippines, but of course in the mass adoption actually. So we started with an initial funding of only 50,000 US dollars, actually almost the same as your initial funding of 40,000 US dollars. But despite the minimal capital, the team was already, look what where we are. The team was able to launch various blockchain projects and services, including the SparkPoint token, the SparkPoint wallet. We actually have a SparkPoint wallet where you can store your crypto, other assets. You can maybe in the future update of our SparkPoint wallet, we can include only token in our SparkPoint wallet. So anyone could use you could use anyone in your community to use our wallet to manage your token. And aside from that, we also have our learning platform, our Spark Learn, named as Spark Learn. And this August, we will be having our blockchain developer bootcamp where you can learn more about blockchain technology. There will be courses that will be mentors that will be teaching you.
And one of them
And very own
The
CEO.
very own CEO of Only will be present at the blockchain developer bootcamp. He will be teaching about NFT, non-fungible tokens.
So
So
watch out for that. And if you haven't registered yet,
correct.
great. Where can you register?
Actually, you can go to our BDB or Blockchain Developer Bootcamp website. BDB srk.sh/BDB. We will post it later in the description below so that you can just click it and let's see if you can still register because as
Yeah.
far as I know, slots are already filled.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe next time, maybe on the second batch,
Yes,
they can join. But I'm sure that they're going to learn a lot because we personally know the mentors and they are all
experts in this field.
experts in the industry, and you're going to learn a lot. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, and aside from the Spark Learning platform,
Okay. Anyways, aside from Spark Learn, we also have Spark Play,
yes,
right?
our gaming platform that aims to implement the play to earn model to our games. And we actually recently we just launched our newest game named Crypto Loco.
Yeah.
So this Crypto Loco game is very fun because this game is a party game actually. That if you were we all been through college and we always play this beer pong. We shoot this ball to a certain cup to win prizes. We roll bottles that when it is naitapat or when it hit a certain point and it corresponds to a certain prize, you will win. So that's a party game that you can play in your mobile phone through Android phone or an iPhone or an iOS platform. So try our game Crypto Logo. It's available on the App Store and Android Google Play Store. So we will also link that below. And of course, aside from Spark Play, we also have our Spark Earn platform. It's a marketing platform where you can earn tokens from SparkPoint to do some bounties and tasks for you to earn SRK token. And of course, the flagship product of SparkPoint, which is SparkDeFi, the SparkPoint decentralized finance platform. So it's a DeFi platform where you can find our DeFi services, blockchain-based decentralized apps like Spark Bridge, liquidity staking tools, pool-based staking, SparkLaunch, also part of our Spark DeFi, and in the future, we will be also having the lending and borrowing D app or decentralized app where the community can borrow and lend tokens in the platform. So these products and services have collectively reached tens of thousands of users from our humble beginnings and up to this very moment. And users continue to grow up to this moment. So I
Yeah.
guess that's all about our ecosystem of products. We can discuss more of it later.
So I'm curious about this because since SparkPoint has several, a lot of blockchain-based services and products,
Yeah.
how is the marketing team, especially you, because there's a lot, right?
That's very, yeah.
Well, in my part, since most of the time let's say I'm one of the brains of the operation of the marketing team. You just need to have the creativity to to came up with different ideas to push for different campaigns of our products and services. And I'm very glad because aside from me, one of the senior marketing specialists, we also have other team members that are very talented when it comes to marketing. And when they create campaigns, you can really see that they're really an expert in the field Shout out to one of my senior marketing specialists, Mami Lisa. She is in charge of the Sparkler platform, and she is very busy right now campaigning and doing stuff for the upcoming developer bootcamp. And very hectic actually. Well, we really have to manage our creative juices, our time, our schedule, just to make a perfect marketing plan
Yes,
for
but
upcoming
it's
products and
but it's
services.
all worth it, right? And this is, I think, is one of the
All worth
main
it.
things that position us here in the Philippines or in the world is that our teams are very transparent
Correct.
and we are really working hard. We really put our hearts and souls
I can attest to that.
into this, and we can see that we're really, you know, we really want this company to grow. And so the community, the Sparkies, they know that they know the ethics behind SparkPoint the company. And yes, so you mentioned about SparkDeFi a while ago. I heard that there's latest developments on SparkPoint, especially on SparkDeFi. Can you please tell us more about it?
Okay, so this coming July 25, 2021, we will be launching our SparkLaunch platform. So it's a launchpad platform that SparkPoint created for upcoming or prospect token projects. So one of the main feature of this platform is that crypto projects can apply to grow their projects and have investors on board on their projects and even grow their projects. So it is the middleman. It's a middle platform between the investors and the token project. So it acts as one of the what token project. I'm sorry, the platform that really gives growth to the token project. Token projects, especially the early stage projects.
Yeah.
So the project can have
So lots of Sparkies and OnlyFans are really curious about this. So SparkDeFi is launching an IDO platform dubbed as Spark. So can you tell us more?
Okay, so for starters, we just need to define what is an IDO platform first. So an initial DEX offering or IDO refers to the launching of a cryptocurrency on a decentralized exchange. So in an IDO, a blockchain project makes a coin's first public debut to a decentralized exchange to raise funding from retail investors. So like what I said earlier, it acts as a platform for investors in the token projects. So IDOs have similarities with initial exchange offerings, where crypto projects launch their tokens and raise funds via a centralized exchange. Well, the difference with SparkLaunch is it is a DeFi app. So it acts as a decentralized finance application. So those who undergo IEOs or initial exchange offerings, they're being done in a centralized exchange. Meanwhile, in SparkLaunch, in a decentralized finance platform, where crypto projects launch their tokens and raise funds via centralized exchange. That's for centralized exchanges. Since both allow immediate trading on top of raising funds, but however, centralized exchanges impose strict ground rules, including payment of a huge amount on a portion of the tokens to the exchange, and prohibiting the project from listing to other platforms. So in a decentralized finance platform like SparkLaunch, you're free to list your token wherever you want, as long as it is on the Binance Smart Chain platform. So that's one of the advantages being in a DeFi space. So having very small leeway in controlling the parameters of a project's token sale. So those are just few limitations that you can anticipate if you are doing an IEO, initial exchange offering in a centralized exchange. So you'll be getting a lot more or raise more for your project if you will do it in an IEO or initial DEX offering. IDOs, on the other hand, can offer a far more cost-effective sale and listing model Firstly, an IDO provides quick liquidity with little to no slippage in the exchange. So relatively, it has cheaper listing costs, and like IPOs, it allows instantaneous trading. So once your token has raised enough liquidity, you can easily swap it to the exchange. For example, if you want to swap your token after the token sale, you can really make it in a fast manner because it's already listed on that specific exchange. So it's more seamless and it's a lot easier than doing an centralized exchange if you do it in a decentralized exchange. So that's an IDO. That's a basic definition or idea behind IDOs.
Can you tell us more like how is this helping, people in the industry?
Okay. So aside from that, a launchpad platform bridge the gap between an investor and a promising early stage crypto project. It also helps new projects to attract the community, thus making it easier to onboard them to the project. Also, it is a gateway to learning more about these new projects. So if you have this platform, it acts as
More like
as
how
a
is this
big
helping,
platform for the community to enter so that the community can learn more about your project. It also provides a way to raise capital, as I said earlier, for these projects while allowing investors to gain early access to token sales. So, like an advertising tool that helps the project garner crowdfunding. So, having purchasing also these tokens before it hits the market, it gives the investor big discounts.
yeah.
So if you have initially put an investment on this project right before it goes live on the free market, of course it will the initial price of that specific token will be a lot lower than the actual price on the free market. So investors could have will have a discount when it's not yet in the market. So those are one of the benefits of participating or as an investor participating in a launchpad sale. So those are just few advantages. There's a lot more actually, but it will also depends on the features of launchpad.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, SparkLaunch is back for the token market, right?
Yeah.
So what are you looking for in a token project? What are the guidelines?
Guidelines.
Yeah.
Actually, we have this specific panel that will inspect the actual project that will be onboarded in Spark Launch. And we have this team that will really that will inspect this. There's this certain criteria and guidelines, but um, I cannot really tell the actual guidelines as of the moment because I'm not part of the panel, but here's an idea of what I know for these projects. Of course, a promising project should be really, the end goal of the project are, for sustainability, for the advocacy of mass adoption of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency as one of the factors of projects that really shine in the crypto space and the potential of being big in the future. So I think only has those qualities. That's why it's working on Spark Launch this upcoming July 25. So those are just a few bits of maybe qualification or guidelines on those projects that will be onboarding Spark Launch. But it will always based on your application, of course, because we have this in our website in Spark Launch, there will be an application for where token projects will be filling out, and there will be a certain criteria to evaluate those information that you submitted to the Spark Launch platform. And our team will be evaluating it detail by detail so that we make sure that our investors too are, won't have any problems in the future in case that a certain project failed to, fail in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
So we see it as sport point taking really qualities.
yes, taking it very
Very
seriously
serious.
on evaluating projects.
Yes, that's a really good feature of SparkLaunch as well. So how does this work? Like, does it have a step-by-step process?
Yes, we actually have this specific project. So we will now be jumping into the actual process of participating in an IDO platform or specifically in Launchpad. So let's just use only as an example when you as an investor, early investor for only, we will taking these steps so that we will be successfully participating in this IDO sale. So I just have my guide here so that
Good, good.
we can.
Because a lot of people are already asking in our
Correct.
Telegram group
Yeah.
if you have joined the only community on Telegram. A lot of them are asking us, they are emailing us about, what is the process, how do they do this, and Drake here is, he's here to tell us all about
So
that.
can you
Actually, this will be just a rough guide as of the moment because you can read the actual guidelines that we will be posting on our Medium article so that detail by detail you can see all the processes and you can do it without any guidance just by reading the article. So here's a rough guide that we will be discussing. So first we have participants in an IDO sale have to stake SQL or SRKB. So we have two tokens actually in SparkPoint. One is the main token, the SRK token, but it is in SRKB, the one in the Binance Smart Chain platform, and the other one is the governance token of SparkDeFi, which is SQL or SparkPoint Fuel. And these tokens should be staked in a liquidity pool or in a pool-based staking pool in SparkDeFi. So there's these specific amounts that you have to stake in the pool-based staking pool so that you will be included in the launchpad sale. But there is this specific amounts that you have to meet. So one of the features of the Spark pool or the liquidity pool that will be staking your SRKB or SQL is that there will be no minimum amount to stake. But it doesn't mean that when you stake a certain or a specific amount, you are already in the launchpad sale. No, because there will be specific amounts that you need to meet in order for you to have an allocation during the launchpad sale. So another benefit of Spark Pool on staking or SRKB or SQL is that there is no maximum amount on staking. So there will be a certain amount that needs to be met, but if you're staking, whatever amount you want to stake, you can stake it. So aside from staking it, claiming and withdrawing your earnings is a lot easier in Spark Pool. So pools are open and doesn't expire. And one of the benefits of staking your SRKB and SQL is that you can earn rewards in the form of SRKB or SQL token. So you just deposited temporarily your tokens, whether it is an SRKB or SQL. While it is there, you are earning. It's just it is temporarily stored in a wallet, and this wallet is circulated in the Sparkle ecosystem. And while it is there will be rewards on staking or depositing your token at that specific pool. So, actually, you should try staking your SRT and SQL to get really familiarized with the process at Spark DeFi. So, future IDO allocations will be derived from these stake amounts in the two pools. So, if you have staked certain amounts, this will be the basis to compute your allocation in future launch IDO sales. So on which you can keep your SRKB or SP well in the pool as long as you wish, and automatically be enrolled on future IDOs in the SparkLaunch platform. So it all starts with staking at SparkLaunch. So that's the first process. You should stake. Another is there will be a hold period when during the launchpad sale, there will be hold period to prevent some bad schemes in like abusing and manipulation of some users on SRKB or SPWell tokens that these schemes, example, are users that immediately dump large amounts of these tokens right after the token sale. So there are certain fluctuations actually that happens in the price of token when there's a lot of people dump large amounts of token. So in order to prevent that, there will be a hold period of at least 24 to 48 hours to prevent this from happening. So this hold period in the staking pools will be announced beforehand on our official social media accounts and announcement channels so that our community will be informed in advance. So they don't have to worry really about the whole period because if you're just taking your SRTP or SP well, then it just stays there. It will go anywhere. It just stays there, and the purpose of having a whole period is just to avoid some negative or bad activities to happen during the launchpad sale. So be confident that your funds are safe with us. So there is no rug pulling or whatsoever.
That's
It
really
won't
important
happen.
to emphasize.
Yes,
That we are
we are
safe.
safe. Your funds are safe with us. So okay, so we just had our holding period. So the next process will be you have to know the specific tiered system of Spark Launch. This is the one that I am emphasizing earlier about specific amounts that you need to meet during a launchpad sale. So there will be three tiers for Spark Launch. So the very small one, the Ignite, second one, the Spark, and the next one is Blaze. So these three tier systems have different set of amounts in SRKB and SPWell. So in Ignite, for starters, you need to stake at least 50,000 SRKB, and or you have to stake 3,500 SPWell tokens on the SPWell pool. And you will have a full weight of 10, and you will be guaranteed an actual allocation. Another one on the second level is the Spark one or the Spark. So in Spark, you need to meet at least 325,000 SRKB or 23,000 SPWell in Spark. So you will have a full weight of 100 is higher than Ignite, and of course, a guaranteed allocation in the last sale. And the third one, the highest one, the biggest among the three, is Blaze. So in Blaze, you have to stake at least 2 million SRKB tokens or 125,000 SPO tokens. So those amounts are the three tier system that you have to meet so that you will be allocated based on your specific amount that you have staked. So those figures or amounts will be available on the article that we will be posting so that you will be guided during the process. So that's the amount of the different tier system of SparkLaunch. And there will be a lot of computation, not a lot, but some sort of computation that we have to do so that you will be guided on how much you will be allocated on the launchpad sale based on the tokens that you have staked. So you just have to look for the actual guide in our article so that it will take longer if I just discuss it here, but the sample computation will be posted in the article. So it will be available there and it's easy to understand because it has been simplified in our article on how to do the computation and how much you will be allocated for your launch fund sale. Okay?
You really made this process a lot
Yes.
years are
Yeah.
all here. Anyways, the link to the article will be
Yeah, posted in our SparkLaunch website also, and on the description of this
yes
video.
for easier access.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
so we all mentioned actually, that own will be the first project that will be launched in Spark Launch. So, how's the preparation for that?
yeah.
Actually, on the marketing side, we are already prepared for the upcoming announcements. The developers are now resting. I'm not sure if they're just resting right now, but developers have to really look for, even the very little bugs in the system.
Yeah.
They need to squash them for the platform to be really free from errors, from yes, to go for the platform to be launched in a smooth manner. So that users, our community, only fans will not be encountering any errors or issues when they start the process of staking, going through the holding period, and the swapping process of the own token in the launch platform.
Yeah. The best thing about this is we are given the assurance
Yes.
that our developers, our point developers are
You're
really
the best. One
yes.
of the best developers I've met in my lifetime, actually, because this is my current work, and I'm really impressed on how their brain functions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since they are more
I'm actually a computer science graduate, but I'm now in the creative industry. But I know what they have been through just to accomplish this thing. So
kudos.
Yeah.
kudos. Hard work pays off really well. So I'm salute to our developers. Madord, Matt A, Bobs, and the rest of the developers. Hard,
Hello.
Can you imagine how tough it is for them to work on this project? So, shout out to you guys.
everything goes hand in hand in the company. So whenever there's a problem in the developers, we really do a lot of contemplations and reflecting and of course the debugging for the developers and us in the marketing side, evaluating our creative processes in order for our campaigns to be successful, for these applications to be really successful in the future. So we really take a lot of time to process things carefully in our products and services. So it's not just eating candy and right after you will be, it's not like that.
And it's no overnight success either,
Correct.
right? So it takes a lot of teamwork to make the dream work.
Yes.
Of course.
I know, guys, how you are working for the past week because
Yes.
of the upcoming IDO sale of only at Spark Launch.
Yes, and I'm sure that we are going to be ready by tomorrow. That's
It will
on
be tomorrow. Today is
Sunday.
24.
Yes, that's on Sunday, July 25th at 5 p.m. SPT or Philippine time.
Yes.
So if you haven't marked your calendars yet, please do.
Save
Save the
the
date.
date.
Yeah, save the date, STD. But yeah, we are really looking forward for this. And so let's before we end this episode, we want to ask you something more first.
Sure. Wow.
So what do you think is the hardest for being a senior marketing specialist or why?
Hello
Shout out.
to my seniors. Hello, Sir Andy, Sir Rico. Actually, right now, I will be honest. Sure. No.
teacher of God.
Actually, yeah, we all experience hardship in our work, but you know what I really like about this job is that the room to improve,
Yes.
the capacity to learn more. Because I haven't mentioned earlier that I've been only with SparkPoint for just less than a year.
Mhm.
Before I entered SparkPoint, I was in the advertising industry where things are very different than the cryptocurrency and blockchain
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
Okay, So I really have to bring my talent from one field to a very different field. So the adjustments were, were really
You
the
really,
process
yeah.
of processing things in me, of understanding the concept of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, all about SparkPoint.
You really need to have to do a lot of research, right?
Correct.
A lot of
Yes, market research actually.
Yes.
But one thing that that what I can say, one of the things that I find hard in my job is that as an artist too, sometimes I really had this time where when my brain is empty,
Yes.
art block.
Our creative block.
Yes, the creative block. And we have deadlines, we have deliverables that we need to to meet. I think we can relate.
Yes, I think we can relate. We just look at
Yes.
each other and very so cute.
There are times that, oh God, my brain stopped functioning for this job.
Yes, and
I'm in the middle of writing, I'm in the middle of doing something in Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and oh God, what's next?
like you don't know exactly like
What's
how
next?
much space.
Yeah.
Yes, it happens all the time, but that's only because you are exercising your talent and skills.
And
And
I
that
can really
happens.
escape easily with in an art block where I just have to sip my coffee
Yeah.
and go in a different environment, sightseeing. Well, since we are here in Bicol region, look at my own volcano, the scenery is perfect remedy for an art block
What
or a
about
creative
you,
block.
Art? What do you do when
Just the thing that I
you
used to do for an art block, in my creative block.
Yeah.
How about
What do
you
you
guys?
do?
What do you do during
When
those
you
times?
have creative block?
Well, I just like around
Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I go for a bike ride.
Yeah, that's very helpful. So you make yourself to exercise, nature training activities.
That's what
Talk
Talk about you.
How about
How about
you?
I sleep and give my stream.
It's very helpful.
All I
Sleeping.
do. That is
You rest your
why
mind.
that is why we believe in rest
Correct.
in our company.
Don't forget to rest
That-
and refresh.
Yes.
Charge yourself.
Yes, because if you keep on pushing yourself to do something, even though your mind is not operating, it will not do you good.
Correct.
Like you can deliver the result, but it's mediocre, right? So it's not at your best. And so
Correct.
we need, okay, we really need to start a podcast together.
Yeah. I think it's the start of a new topic for us,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and that is why it's very important. And for the Sparkies, for our only fans,
Yes.
remember that we are taking care of ourselves and we do sleep. We do sleep, it's very important.
Sleep. Sleep is the answer.
Yes. Anyway, Dre, do you have anything that you want to let people know that the watchers know?
If you want to know more about our upcoming SparkLaunch IDO platform and Only's IDO onboarding in SparkLaunch, please go to SRK.finance or app.srk.finance. We will be putting the links below, so you can just click it and tada, the
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, we hope to remember everything.
Yes. And also follow us on our official SparkPoint social media accounts and SparkDeFi social media accounts, SparkPoint IO and SparkDeFi on Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, Instagram, Medium, LinkedIn, SparkPoint IO.
You also have Discord or
Yes, no, actually we don't have, our Discord community is very non-active as of very low key as of the moment. But the Reddit, Telegram and Reddit community are very active right now. And if you want to discuss with your co-party, co-only, you go to our Reddit forums and you can discuss whatever you want to discuss about SparkPoint, SparkDeFi, or products and services, or games.
yes. And you guys from the marketing department or Point are also very active on
Yes.
Telegram.
And for the past months, we have added team members that will deal with your concerns, with your technical issues with our products and services. And don't hesitate to contact us in our Telegram channel or even on our email address support at sparkpoint.io. We are very open and always online to take good care of your concerns, and our support team are very active. Kudos to our support team. Thank you so much for being the frontliner so to the community when they have problems, concerns with our products and services.
And if you want to know more about the team, just go to their official website,
That I
SparkPoint.io.
and of course, Oli's official website.
Only that I know. We're in there. So you can read more about us, you can stalk us all you want. You don't need to
Yeah,
care.
we forgot to discuss the relationship of SparkPoint and Oli.
Yes.
We came a lot of a long way. Yes. Way back 2018.
Right. So actually one user tweeted us on Twitter like what is the relationship?
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have
Came
a
along.
strong bond. Like since 2018 we've been working alongside each other and we've seen SparkPoint grow into what it is right now.
Correct.
And although you mentioned before that you also started with $50,000 as your initial funding, and us we had 40K, but we share the same vision that even though we're starting small, we are capable of launching
Yes.
it big.
And with the right talent, with the right people, everything will go smoothly.
Yes, and in our most recent AMA session, we also mentioned that the best thing about Ongi and SparkPoint is that we are very transparent, honest, and also we trust each other. We
Correct.
trust each other's expertise. Like you are in marketing, they are in tech, they are in blockchain development, and we trust each other because we know what we are capable of. And so, yeah, we have a lot more in store for you guys. Do you have any upcoming updates or events?
Actually, aside from the upcoming launch of Spark launch, we also do have upcoming features that will be implemented in our SparkDeFi platform, like the lending and borrowing feature. It will all go live within the quarter. So just watch out for our official announcement. And by the way, we will be publishing. We always publish our monthly updates at our Medium account. So watch out for our July updates and accomplishments. We
Yes.
made a lot of accomplishments during this month of July, and alongside Oli, and we're very proud of our updates. So watch out for our upcoming article.
Yes. So yeah, guys, don't forget to follow SparkPoint on all of their social media channels at SparkPoint.io. And if you have any questions whatsoever, what's your email address?
You can contact me, or if you want to proposals for marketing, or just want to know more about our jobs, you can email us at support at sparkpoint.io, and my personal SparkPoint email c.bongalos@sparkpoint.io. So you can always reach us with our social media accounts. We are there. We are always live.
Yay. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. This has been fun.
This was a really good episode. We learned a lot. Even Karl and I, we learned a lot from this episode from you.
Yes.
And we're very thankful that we invited you. This was a really good decision.
Hello to our executive team who are watching right now. Hello, Sir Rico. Hello, Sir Andy. The only CEO is here.
Yeah,
Busy
he's
with
here.
his work.
It's late at night. It's still here. Eating pizza.
Having a snack.
Yes. So yeah, he feeds us really well. So don't worry, guys. Anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We should do this again.
Yes,
Yeah, very soon.
Very soon. Anyways, Carl, do you have anything that you want to let people know?
We're all good for tonight. I think we discussed a lot of things, and
The energy is very high at the moment.
So, guys, in behalf of Oli and SparkPoint, thank you so much for watching. And you can always check our events, upcoming events, on our Facebook page, on Instagram, and also Twitter. And we also have a small Telegram community on this a growing family, you can also join us.
All
We
things
will,
NFTs.
yeah, so we will include all the links in the description. So yes, you can also email us at support@omi.io if you have any questions whatsoever. Again, thank you so much. This is Kina,
And I'm Karl.
and this is
Dre.
Dre from SparkPoint. Bye.
Bye everyone. Have a good day.